in front of you. From the letters of Paul, come give us a call. Heard you on the scope, then we cutting too. Yeah, this corner of the week, then topic 1. Might as well dive right up and then topic 2. And it's Thursday night, better come tune in. Yeah, the rain's on the wall, too wonderful. We going live on the big screen. Tallahassee Camp doing big things. For the people, yeah, the props be fishing. You ain't tuned in, you gon' miss it. Pay attention, man, you better go listen. For the 12, yeah, you know we on the mission. What's going on, yeah, we gon' list it. End time news out to the missiles.
All right. Hey, shalom, shalom. Hey, turn me up.
Turn them up.
Turn them up.
All right. Is we back or is we back? Let's see. All right, family. Can you see us? Can you hear us? Can you see us? Can you hear us? All right, once I get that, I'm looking at the comments, so if y'all see us back on the screen, let us know. Yeah, they had to shut us down, man.
Yeah.
All right, all praise to the Most High, man. We back, we back.
The hell is
It
this?
is what it is. We're going to teach this word.
That's right. You know
we
that's
don't,
right.
we don't care if they get upset. Get mad.
Right.
Get mad.
That's what the Bible said.
That's right.
What the Bible says.
Don't get mad at me.
That's what the Bible says. But hey, all praise to the Father. Hey, go ahead and share this, family. Put that box up, IT. Put that subscribe box up.
Come on, push the button.
Push the subscribe button.
Come on, push the button.
Share this stream. Let the people know we back. We back. We just finished the weather report, right, officers?
Yes, sir.
All right, all praise to the Father. So y'all know what it is. IT, y'all ready for the next segment?
Let's get it.
All right, play the clip. All right, this is the Wars and Rumors Wars report brought to you by the Writings on the Wall radio show.
That's right.
All right. Let's get into it. What we got?
U.S. launches strikes on Iraq over drone attack blamed on Iran-aligned forces.
U.S. know they always up to no good.
Right.
All right, let's read it.
Baghdad condemns strikes that killed an Iraqi security force member and wounded 18 as hostile acts. The Iraqi government has condemned airstrikes by the United States military on its territory as hostile acts after the Pentagon said it hit sites used by pro-Iran forces to target U.S. forces. The U.S. strikes killed one member of the Iraqi security forces and wounded 18 people, including civilians. The government in Baghdad said on Tuesday, calling them an unacceptable attack on Iraqi sovereignty that would harm bilateral relations.
Hey, I just want to touch on this right here because, America, they're always going to paint the picture as if what they're doing is justified.
Right. What the hell is this?
But give me not Isaiah, Ezekiel chapter 28. I want you to start at verse 7. All right, I want to show y'all this real quick to show you that Ishmael, these so-called terrorists and militia groups, they were created by America.
Right.
Just want you to understand that. America and Israel, you go into the land, our land that you stole, and you start killing all the people that's there. Eventually, they're going to do what? They're going to stick up for themselves. That's why you see Hezbollah, Houthis. You see all of these different groups rising up, okay? But like I said before, America is going to say, okay, we're going to drop bombs on you and say it's because you did something to us. But why did they do something to you?
Right.
That's what America never brings out. Why are the nation so upset?
Right.
Read that real quick, please.
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 28 and verse 7.
Come on.
Behold, therefore I will bring strangers upon thee, the terrible of the nations.
Right, it says the terrible of the nations. These will be your terrorists. Terrible of the nations will be the terrorists. Come on.
And they shall draw their swords against the beauty of thy wisdom.
Right, against the beauty of thy technology and your empire and everything that you call America today. Okay, that's what they're doing. That's why they're against the beast, the whore. Come on.
And they shall defile thy brightness.
Right, little by little, they're going to defile thy brightness. Now, do me a favor, go back to the article. Just want to make that point. Go back.
Launched early on Tuesday, the airstrikes targeted 3 sites used by Kataib, Hezbollah, a Shia armed group, and its affiliate, said U.S. National Security Council spokesperson Adrian Watson. The strikes were a response to a Kataib Hezbollah attack the day before on Erbil Air Base that wounded 3 U.S. service members, one of them critically, according to Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin. Austin said the necessary and proportionate.
Hey. Think about this. America acting like Cal just brought up, like they're the victim, like they're being. America always got his foot in everybody else's business, and that's why America is always starting stuff, and that's why the nation's gonna get tired of America. America like to play like they're the morality police when they weren't the morality police during Balfour Declaration. They weren't doing the Trail of Tears, doing all of the stuff that's been going on in the world. They have not stepped up against the evil. They ain't said nothing about Bill Gates and all the wickedness he doing. Give me that in Sirach chapter 11, verse 9. This is what God says about sticking your nose in business that ain't got nothing to do with you. Read that.
The book of Sirach, chapter 11 and verse 9.
Read.
Strive not in a matter that concerneth thee not.
America's land is over here. Why are they over there at all? Read.
And sit not in judgment with sinners.
Read.
My son, meddle not with many matters.
You see the way they killing them people over there? The Bible says sit not in judgment with sinners. They're trying to destroy those people who they opened their land to you and you're trying to kill them. Well, it wasn't their land either, but I'm just saying you trying to take their land. Read.
For if thou meddle much, thou shalt not be innocent.
So you're gonna pay America for the wickedness you're doing by joining in with evil.
Right.
Hey, go back to
you
that
know
verse
that's
real
right.
quick. That's a good verse. Read that again.
The book of Sirach, chapter 11 and verse 9. Strive not in a matter that concerneth thee not.
Come on.
And sit not in judgment with sinners.
Right. It says sit not in judgment with sinners. Who are they sitting in bed with? Amalek.
Right.
They're sitting in bed with Amalek. And the nations are taking notice. The EU, they're taking notice. Everybody's like, wait a second. What Israel's doing, the Israelis, excuse me, what they're doing is committing a mass genocide before the world right now.
That's right.
They have killed over 22,000 men, women, and children at this point.
Right.
But America is the lone nation that's sitting there condoning their acts.
Right.
Okay, so read that again.
Verse 9. Strive not in a matter that concerneth thee not, and sit not in judgment with sinners. My son, meddle not with many matters. For if thou meddle much.
Right. Remember, this is called with the great melting pot. Right. It says, if you meddle much, meaning there's not one nation that they don't deal with. Remember, I don't know if y'all seen it. Deacon Malachi was going over it on PSR about how America has the most military bases, right? The whore that sitteth upon many waters, talking about many nations. America is leading that charge greater than any other nation. Right. That's what the Bible's telling them. Say, hey, don't do that. But obviously what? They're in direct opposition of the Creator.
That's right.
Read that part again about not meddle much.
For if thou meddle much, thou shalt not be innocent.
Right. They're not going to be found innocent. They're not going to be found innocent. It's just like think about high school. Not high school, but think about the whore, a literal whore.
Right.
Okay? You know the saying, you can't turn a whore into a housewife?
Yes, sir.
Nope.
Now,
you can't do that.
Even though that saying is there, you got some brothers that try to do it, right?
Right.
So they say, nah, Joe Smith.
Damn.
Damn, I'm sorry. He thought it was over. Dang. You got some brothers like Joe Smith, right? Who say, I love her, man. I love her, man. They try to bring her home and turn her into a housewife. But she's still a whore. She's still a hoe. But you know what happens a lot of times in America? That brother, he don't accept that she's still a hoe.
Right.
And you know what he do? He grabbed that 9mm and he blows her brains out.
Yep.
That's the same thing that's going to happen to the United States of America.
That's right.
Because they had so many lovers. A few of them, they gonna be like, you know what? I don't like the way you treat me. I don't like the fact that you keep opening your legs.
Right.
What's this?
You're supposed to love me. That's the EU speaking.
That's right.
You're supposed to have a covenant with me. But now I see you got some new rod.
Right.
No.
the Amalek,
That's
the
right.
Israelis, and you buddy with them. I don't like that. So they're gonna pull away, and they're gonna drive around the block and wait outside America's house.
Yep.
That's right.
That's what they gonna do. They
Bring it
gonna
out.
wait, and then they gonna let loose. Just
That's
like the
right.
scriptures say.
That's right.
Just like the scriptures say.
Hey,
So-
that was
Go
right.
ahead.
So like
Good,
you,
bruh.
Yeah.
so like you see what's going on over there. America is in their land. I mean, shooting missiles at them. Let me get Psalms 58:3, because what? Like what Cap was bringing out, eventually the EU is going to turn on America.
Right.
So what? You know, the Most High is sending the spirits down to make Esau do these types of things. So what? They keep poking Ishmael, keep poking him, because what? Eventually their true nature is going to come out and they're going to attack back.
Right.
We go ahead and read that.
The book of Psalms, chapter 58, verse 3.
Uh-huh.
The wicked are estranged from the womb.
This is talking about who? The wicked. The wicked, as you read in Malachi 4:1, that's Esau, that's Edom. They go wicked. Read it again from the top.
The wicked are estranged from the womb.
Uh-huh.
They go astray as soon as they be born.
Doing what?
Speaking lies.
Speaking lies. So what they're doing in other people's land, when they try to fight back or move around, they're killing them and saying, "Oh, you're attacking America. We can't allow that." That's what's going on with Esau.
Right. Hey, give me your 2 Corinthians 11 and 14
Let's
real
get
quick.
these levels under control, IT, please.
Because like Cal was bringing out, America is doing the exact same thing that Israel did,
Right.
killing security officials and civilians. They
Right,
don't care
right,
who they
right,
taking
right.
out.
Mhm.
Watch this. Read that.
The book of 2 Corinthians, chapter 11 and verse 14.
Read.
And no marvel, for Satan himself is transformed into an angel of light.
Because that's what America try to portray, that they're angel of light, the Statue of Liberty, but they're that whore that Captain is bringing out. Read on.
Verse 15. Therefore, it is no great thing
Uh-huh.
if his ministers also be transformed.
Because what? The ministers, guess what? That's talking about Amalek as well, because he what? He right alongside with U.S., with
Right.
America. Read.
As the ministers of righteousness, whose end shall be according to their works.
It should be what?
According to their works.
So, just like we put out the exact same thing that they did to us, guess what? The Most High gonna bring that to judgment to them. That's why you
That's right.
Hey, that's some good stuff right there. All praise to the Most High. To go with what the officer was bringing out, they have transformed themselves into the angel of light, according to prophecy. Give me that Revelation 6. Watch this. Revelation 6. Let's start at 1. We'll read down a little bit. All right, watch this.
The book of Revelations, chapter 6 and verse 1. And I saw when the Lamb opened one of the seals, and I heard, as if it were the noise of thunder, one of the four beasts saying, Come and see.
One of the four beasts saying, come and see. Watch this.
And I saw, and behold, a white horse.
It says he came and saw a white horse. What does this white horse represent?
Bring it out.
Give me 2nd Ezra real quick. 2nd Ezra chapter 2, and give me verse 44.
The book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 2 and verse 44. So I asked the angel and said, Sir, what are these? He answered and said unto me, These be they that have put off the mortal clothing and put on the immortal.
And put on the what?
The immortal.
The immortal clothing. All right, so right here, the topic of discussion is the clothing. Read on.
And have confessed the name of God. Now are they crowned.
Now are they crowned. Watch this, Revelation 7:9. So what color was their clothing? Remember, these are the saints. All right, they're getting their reward. What is their reward?
right.
The kingdom of heaven.
That's right.
Okay, watch this, Revelation 7:9.
The book of Revelations, chapter 7 and verse 9.
Come on.
After this I beheld, and lo, a great multitude, which no man could number, of all nations and kindreds, and people, and tongues, stood before the throne and before the Lamb, clothed with white robes.
With what?
Clothed with white robes.
Read.
And palms in their hands.
Go back to Revelation 6 and 2. That white represents a form of godliness.
That's right.
And how do they do that? Give me the one in Revelations 13 and 11. Watch this. Revelation chapter 13, verse 11. Who is this white horse talking about? It's talking about Esau, Idumea, United States of America, the European nations. They have a form of godliness. Why? Because they push the Roman Catholic Church. All branches of Christianity today stem from the Roman Catholic Church.
Right, sir.
And don't forget, these are the same people who funded the transatlantic slave trade.
That's right.
Amalek funded it,
right.
and the Roman Catholic Church wrote the papal bull to support it,
That's
to
right.
put it in motion. So how could they be righteous if they're promoting
They
the
can't be.
slaughter of a whole nation of people?
Break it out.
Showing you what? It was all a disguise in the first place.
right.
Read what you got.
The book of Revelations, chapter 13 and verse 11.
Come on.
And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had 2 horns
He had 2 horns. Watch this.
like a lamb.
Like a lamb. So the 2 horns is, you know, the political parties, Democratic and Republican.
Right, yes,
But watch this.
And he spake.
And he did what?
And he spake
He spake as what?
as a dragon.
He spake as a dragon. Read.
And he exerciseth all the power.
Wait. Did you? No. Read it again from the top.
Yes, sir.
I think you missed something.
Verse 11. And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had 2 horns like a lamb.
Like a lamb. 2 horns like a lamb. That's the part I wanted to focus on. A lamb is gentle,
Right.
not a threat.
Right.
That's the white horse.
Yes, sir.
Right there.
Bring it out.
Oh, we're Christians. We love you. That's the white horse. That's your friendly
hell is
neighborhood
this?
white man right there. Go ahead.
And he spake as a dragon.
But he spake as a dragon because that's who he really is at heart. Now, I want to show you something. Go back to Revelation 6 and 2. Watch this.
The book of Revelations, chapter 6 and verse 2.
Go ahead.
And I saw, and behold, a white horse.
And this white horse would do what?
And he that sat on him had a bow.
You know what that bow represents? That bow represents war. Remember what Esau's blessing was in Genesis.
Right.
All right, war, that was his blessing, his
Yes, sir.
technological advances, nuclear capabilities.
That's right.
Read.
And a crown was given unto him.
Uh-huh.
And he went forth conquering.
And he went forth doing what?
Conquering.
Conquering, but he did it by what? Deception.
Right.
He did it by deception to make it seem like he was righteous. For the sake of time, where we was at in this article, go back to that. I didn't think we was going to go over all of that. Read that article again.
Austin said the necessary and proportionate strikes were intended to disrupt and degrade the capabilities of the Iran-aligned groups responsible for attacks against U.S. personnel. While we do not seek to escalate the conflict in the region, we are committed and fully prepared to take further necessary measures to protect our people.
You see that? To protect their own people. And it says right there, we ain't going to read it all, it says defend our interests. That who is their interest? Israel. That's their interest.
right.
Hey, do me a favor, because they dropped the bombs on, was it Hezbollah?
Yes, sir.
Hezbollah?
Yes, sir.
You got that in the on-demand Hezbollah real quick? Pull that up for us, please, so the people, I always want to make sure people know what we talking about and can follow along with us.
Right.
All right, read, pull it up. Watch this.
Hezbollah, formed in 1982 in response to the Israeli invasion of Lebanon.
So why were they formed?
In response to the Israeli invasion of Lebanon.
Right. They formed because they were being terrorized.
Right.
All right, read.
Hezbollah, the party of God.
The party of God. Their God is Allah. All right, so that's what Hezbollah means. It says the Allah party, the party of Allah.
That's right.
All right. Now, do me a favor. Let's keep it rolling. U.S. sinks the 3 Houthi boats. Give me that one real quick, please. All right, watch this.
We head now overseas, where tonight there's a marked escalation of tensions along one of the world's busiest shipping routes. It happened in the Red Sea after a container ship issued a distress call saying it was under attack by Iran-backed Houthi militants in 4 boats. U.S. Navy helicopters from the aircraft carrier Eisenhower and USS Gravely responded, returning fire. They sunk 3 militants' boats, killing their crew members. The U.S. says it's the 23rd illegal Red Sea attack by Houthi rebels since mid-November.
Says it's the 23rd attack.
Yes, sir.
Hey, pull up Houthi. Who are the Houthi people?
Uh-oh.
All right, watch this. Hey, was there an article on that as well? Just a video, IT. Just a video? All right, cool. Pull up the Houthi. All right, let's read. Let's get some understanding about them. Watch this.
Houthi, under the leadership of Zadai religious leader Hussein al-Houthi. The Houthis emerged as an opposition movement to Yemen's then president Ali Abdullah Saleh, who they accused of corruption and being backed by Saudi Arabia and the United States.
And who?
The United States.
You see this? It's a reoccurring thing. It's a reoccurring thing. Now, America, they paint some as the worst people. Yeah, they are bad because they had us in slavery too.
Right.
But we just got to show you the hypocrisy of these nations.
Right.
And it's why they got to be destroyed for what they've done
That's
to
the
us.
go.
Hey, give me a script real quick. Not Genesis, Jeremiah 49. Watch this, y'all. Give me Jeremiah chapter 49. All right, because you got to, you have to understand that not just the Arabs, the Palestinian, Gaza, Iran, Iraq, all of them, because they're all family. All right, the dragons of Arabia, they're all family. But not only are they going to get the judgment, United States of America will get their judgment too.
That's right.
I remember that took place in the Red Sea. All right, so when America get their judgment, they're going to hear about it over there at the same place where America's sticking their nose. Right. They're going to hear about it when America get their judgment. Watch this, Jeremiah 49, I think it's 20. Watch this.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 49 and verse 20.
Let me hear it.
Therefore, hear the counsel of the Lord, and he hath taken against Edom and his purpose.
Yeah.
That he have purposed against the inhabitants of Teman.
Mm-hmm.
Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out.
Because remember, that's Teman, Ottoman, Turks, the Amalek.
Right.
Okay, the least of the flock being the least. You understand? They got their independence in 1948, later than everybody else. All right, and in that region too. Remember, you got to think about the pride and the pomp of Esau, Amalek over there in the land today. They are literally surrounded by Ishmael.
Right.
So when it comes to all those nations over there, they're the least of the flock right there.
Dang.
Okay, you got to think about it like that. They got some pomp. They got some gonads, what they call them, right? So think about it like this. So it's saying, read the verse again. I want to make a point.
Yes, sir. Verse 20.
Come on.
Therefore, hear the counsel of the Lord, that he have taken against Edom, and his purpose against the inhabitants of Teman.
Come on.
Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out.
Right, because remember, that's America's interest. Right. They're in bed with the Israelis. Mm-hmm. But the Israelis is going to draw them out to get them involved to the point they have no choice. Like when you read Joel, the 2nd chapter.
That's right.
They have to get involved. All right, go ahead.
Surely he shall make their habitation desolate with them.
With them, because Amalek's going to be desolate. Right. Common sense would tell you, you're surrounded by a bunch of Arabians. Eventually, they're going to all team out and just wipe you out. That would just make logical sense.
That's right.
It make logical sense to us because we got this Bible.
That's right.
But the reason why they don't have it because they're in direct opposition of God, and pride has deceived them.
Right.
All right, they really believe that they could keep doing this in the midst of their enemies like that. Come on, watch this, because Amalek, the Israelis, are going to draw out the United States of America. Read, watch this.
Verse 21.
Come on.
The earth is moved at the noise of their fall.
At the noise of whose fall? At the noise of America, because they ain't going to be able to believe it. All right, because America's over there causing noise everywhere, including the Red Sea. Watch this.
At the cry, the noise thereof was heard in the Red Sea.
It's going to be heard where?
In the Red Sea.
The same place they're acting up right now.
That's
their
right.
destruction is going to be heard in the Red Sea. Thus saith the Lord. Read verse 22. Watch this.
Behold, he shall come up and fly as the eagle.
He's going to fly as the what?
The eagle.
As the eagle that he is to come and try to save Israel, but it
That's
ain't
right.
going to work.
That's
Read.
And spread his wings over Basra.
Uh-huh.
And at that day shall the heart of the mighty men of Edom be as the heart of a woman in her pain.
Right. They are going to get their recompense.
That's right.
All praise to the Father. Hey, U.S., they send their warnings to the Houthis. Get that article for us, please.
Do y'all see this?
Watch this. Watch this.
U.S.-led coalition warns Houthis of consequences after Red Sea attack.
Mm-hmm.
The Houthis have argued that their attacks on ships linked to Israel are an act of solidarity with the Palestinians in Gaza.
Come on.
A group of countries led by the United States have warned Yemen's Houthi rebels of consequences unless they stop their attacks on the Red Sea shipping vessels.
Once again, that's hypocrisy, man. They're basically, at this point, they're just sticking up for themselves at this point.
Right.
Okay? Read on. Read on.
Let our message now be clear. We call for the immediate end of the illegal attacks
Oh, my gosh. The illegal attacks. They got some nerves. Go ahead.
Right.
and release of unlawfully detained vessels and crews, said the statement released by the White House on Wednesday.
Hey, what's that? Wisdom of Solomon 2. Get that real quick. The reason why they can say it's illegal because they make all of the damn rules.
There you go.
Okay? Second, not second, but Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2 and verse 11. Read that.
The book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2 and verse 11.
Watch this.
Let our strength be the law of justice.
You see that? Let their strength be the law of justice. They make all the rules, so they deem what's legal and what's illegal.
Right.
Come on.
For that which is feeble is found to be nothing worth.
Right. So they look at all the other nations as goyim, including us. So to them, it's like, hey, you stop that because I said so. I got the power. I make the rules. That's what they're saying right there. Drop that. Is there another article or video with that? I'm trying to remember. No? Okay, let's keep it going. World reaction to the Iran bombing. All right, let's pull that one up, please. Yeah, play that.
We are keeping our eyes this morning on a breaking news situation out of the Middle East. At least 73 people are dead following a pair of explosions in southeastern Iran. Here's new video we just received at Scripps News.
Hey, do me a favor. That audio in that video is very, very low. Turn the music down or do something. I can barely hear the audio. All right, play it again, please.
We are keeping our eyes this morning on a breaking news situation out of the Middle East. At least 73 people are dead following a pair of explosions in southeastern Iran. Here's new video we just received at Scripps News. Take a listen.
It happened during a ceremony honoring one of the country's top commanders who was killed by the U.S. in a 2020 drone strike. Iran is calling the explosions a terrorist attack, but so far they've presented no evidence of that. Iran is currently backing several militant groups in the Middle East, including Hamas, that are engaged in fighting against both Israel and the United States. Of course, we're going to keep an eye on this story and bring you any further developments.
Hey, real quick, give me the article that's after that on something I want to touch. Pull it up, please. Yeah. Read that for us.
Heinous. World reacts to the twin blast that killed dozens in Iran.
Scroll down. Scroll down. Come on.
2 explosions have killed nearly 100 people and wounded over 200 others at a ceremony in Iran to commemorate the death of top commander Qasem Soleimani, who was killed in 2020.
Come on.
Wednesday's attack took place in the southeastern city of Kerman, along the road leading to Kerman's Martyrs Cemetery.
All right, do me a favor, scroll down a little bit more. Yeah, read that. The evil
And criminal enemies of the Iranian nation once again created a disaster and martyred a large number of dear people in Kerman. Iran's supreme leader, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, said in a statement, "This disaster will have a harsh response, God willing."
That's what they're praying for. See, that's the difference between you Sunday Christians and these Ishmaelites, man. Scroll down.
Come on now, dog.
Scroll down. All right, read that. Here are some. Yeah, read that.
Here are some global reactions in the aftermath of the deadly blast.
Watch this. Come on, not a picture. European Union, come on.
European Union. The EU demanded that the perpetrators of the twin blast be brought to justice and condemned the attack. The EU condemns in the strongest terms today bombing in the city of Kerman in Iran. The EU expresses its solidarity with the Iranian people. This act of terror has exacted a shocking toll of civilian deaths and injuries, an EU Foreign Affairs spokesperson said in a statement.
Read.
Our thoughts now are with the victims and their families. Perpetrators must be held accountable.
Give me Jeremiah 49:41. Did y'all see that? Y'all seen the EU? They said they siding with Iran. They care about the Iranian people.
Right.
That's what the EU just said. That's a very, very bold statement right there. All right. Let's see why they said it. Let's see if it was their own thoughts. Read what you got.
Yes, sir. You said Jeremiah 49:41?
Yes, sir.
It stops at 39, sir.
It starts. Oh, I probably called the wrong verse. It's probably 50 and 41.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's it. 50 and 41.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 50 and verse 41.
Watch this.
Behold, a people shall come from the north.
Right. The north is talking about the EU, the European Union, NATO. Come on.
And a great nation.
Uh-huh.
And many kings shall be raised up from the coast of the earth.
Shall be raised up from the coast of the earth. Bishop brought it out in this past Sabbath class, showing you how you can see how the EU and these other nations are starting to pull away from America.
Right.
You can see exactly how it's taking place. Come on.
They shall hold the bow and the lance.
Come on.
They are cruel and will not show mercy. Their voice shall roar like the sea.
Come on.
And they shall ride upon horses. Every one put in array like a man to the battle against thee, O daughter of Babylon.
O daughter of who?
Babylon.
The United States of America.
That's right.
They ain't siding with Iran. We know who the Carmanians are. We know who the Medes are.
Yep.
So it's telling you right there. You know what? That does not read like the America and the EU on the same page right there.
Right.
Don't read right.
Oh,
All right, go to Jeremiah 51. All right, next chapter over. Give me verse 27. Watch this.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 51 and verse 27. Set ye up a standard in the land.
Come on.
Blow the trumpet among the nations. Prepare the nations against her.
Come on.
Call together against her the kingdoms of Ariad.
That's Turkey. That's part of NATO right there. Come on.
Menai and Ashkenaz.
Germany. Come on.
Appoint a captain against her. Cause the horses to come up as the rough caterpillars.
As the rough caterpillars. I hope y'all see that thing right there.
That's right.
Jump up to verse 47. Watch this.
Verse 47.
Come on.
Therefore, behold, the days come that I will do judgment upon the graven images of Babylon.
Read.
And her whole land shall be confounded. And all her slain shall fall in the midst of her.
Come on.
Then the heaven and the earth and all that in therein shall sing for Babylon. For the spoilers shall come unto her from the north.
From where?
From the north.
From the north.
That's
the
right.
European Union.
That's right.
Read.
Saith the Lord.
Saith the Lord. Hey, because remember this bombing happened at the Soleimani Memorial.
Right.
We all remember what happened with Soleimani about 4 years ago.
That's right.
Let's go to the next one, IT. Read that.
At least 100 killed in Iran terrorist attack at event honoring late Iranian general Tehran, says.
All right. Hey, go to the video. Go to the video. All right. So remember, they having a memorial for what the United States did to Soleimani 4 years ago.
Right.
All right. And we're just going to give everybody a reminder what they did.
Right.
They ain't forget. Read that title, please, before we play the video.
Iran vows revenge as it unfurls red flag of war after America executed General Soleimani.
Right. The red flag of war, meaning they're going to retaliate. It's just a matter of when they're going to retaliate. And this was raised in 2020, around the same time. Okay? Play that. All right, you can take that down, man. Real quick, we'll end it right here, and then we get to the topic of the day. And we have to cut the show short because, you know, Esau be hating.
Right.
It is what it is. I can see why they're hating. I be hating too.
Right.
Hey, Jeremiah 50. Watch this. Give me verse 28. Watch this.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 50 and verse 28.
Watch this.
The voice of them that flee.
51 and 28. My apologies.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 51 and verse 28.
Come on.
Prepare against her the nations with the kings of the Medes.
Of the who?
The Medes.
These Medes. That's Iran right there.
Right.
Those Medes right there. That is Iran. Come on.
The captains thereof, and all the rulers thereof, and all the land of his dominion.
Right. And they have not forgotten. You know what? Give me the last video. We gotta play that one.
Bring it out.
The leader of Hezbollah. Give me that last one. Yeah, read that.
Hezbollah chief says group won't be silent after killing of Hamas leader.
Scroll down. Read that.
The head of Lebanon's powerful armed group Hezbollah says the killing of the deputy chief of allied Palestinians faction Hamas in Beirut was a major dangerous crime about which we cannot be silent.
They already killed Soleimani. The bombing just happened. Now Israel has killed another one of their leaders. It's just going to continue to mount up. Leader after leader after leader, and they're going to get the courage and remember their true nature, like I say in 2 Ezra 15. And it's on and popping, man. So get a most high round of applause for that thing right there. All right? Hey, don't forget to subscribe to IUIC Tallahassee Camp page. Share this stream. Esau hating it is what it is, but we still got to get this truth out. Hey, so all praise to the Father, man. We about to get into the topic of the day, and we're going to end on this. So it's been a lot going on in the news and the world. So I'm kind of like extremely excited to go over this topic. So pull up the thumbnail, IT, if you got it. Hopefully you do. Hope they got it. No. Oh, they got it.
They got it.
All right. Hey, so shouts out to the thumbnail team on this one right here. All right, Rita, read that.
The demolition man is here.
Okay. Hey, the Rita is on point. I see you. The demolition man is here. All right, so people are like, what the hell are you talking about? Demolition Man is here. That's Sylvester Stallone. For those who actually seen it, whoever seen the movie from back in the early 90s, you may know what we about to go over. But if you don't, you gonna find out. Give me a second. Ezra chapter 14, verse 16. We about to get into it. I want y'all to see something real quick. The demolition man is here. What we talking about? 2nd Ezra 14:16. Read that for me, please.
The book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 14 and verse 16.
Come on.
For yet greater evils than those which thou have seen happen shall be done hereafter.
Shall be done hereafter. A lot of these evils is done in the dark.
Right.
Behind closed doors. That we have no idea what they're doing in their little secret think tanks and all that evil they're discussing.
Right.
It's going on. The Most High prophesied of it. So if you think for 1 second that it's peace and safety, if you think everything is cool here in America, it ain't.
That's right.
You've been deceived. You've been lied to.
No.
All right, give me Job chapter 9, verse 24. Okay? And you're going to understand that this red man, in fact, is the devil on earth.
That's
You're going to understand that today. Read what you got.
And you know that's right. And you know.
The book of Job, chapter 9 and verse 24.
Come on.
The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
Right, because it says there's going to be greater evils that be performed on the earth. So
Right.
then it
Yes,
says
sir.
the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. So they're going to have no limitations on their evil. Okay, read that all the way through from the top.
Yes, sir. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
Come on.
He covereth the faces of the judges thereof.
He covereth the faces of the judges. Who are the judges? The blacks, Hispanics,
Bring it out.
and Native Americans. We are the true judges of this earth. Thus saith the Lord.
That's
So
right.
get mad. Get mad at God.
Get mad if you want.
All right, now watch this. Showing you, give me that one in First Maccabees. This is a good one as well to go with this topic. Give me First Maccabees chapter 1, and I think it's around verse 8 or 9, something like that. Give me that First Maccabees chapter 1, and give me 7. Watch this.
The book of First Maccabees, chapter 1 and verse 7.
So when is this taking place? Read verse 1.
Verse 1. And it happened after Alexander, son of Philip, the Macedonian, who came out of the land of Chittim, had smitten Darius, king of Persians and Medes, that he reigned in his stead, the first over Greece.
The first over Greece. The first over Greece. So this is during the Greek captivity. Okay, Alexander the Greek. All right, give me verse 7. Watch this.
Verse 7. So Alexander reigned 12 years and then died.
So Alexander, he is a Greek, but he's actually what's his name? Amalek.
Right.
He's actually Amalek in the history. But we ain't going over all of that today, but just know that. Study.
Right.
Read.
And his servants bear rule, every one in his place. And after his death, they all put crowns upon themselves.
Come on.
So did their sons after them many years.
Read.
And evils.
And what?
And evils.
And what?
Evils.
And evils, read.
Were multiplied in the earth.
From which race? From the Idumean race.
That's right.
Edom is Greece. They are Rome. They're the European nations and America and Israelis. That's them. It says that evils multiplied in the earth through this nation. That's what the Bible's saying right there. All right? Ezekiel 35 and 10. Okay? Let's get that. Ezekiel chapter 35 and verse 10. Watch this, y'all.
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 35 and verse 10.
We going somewhere.
Because thou have said, these two nations.
Which nations?
These two nations.
Let's find out which nations they are. Come on.
And these.
I'm sorry, these two nations, Judah and Israel, read.
And these two countries.
And these two countries, the two countries is America and Israel today. All right, and who are they occupied by? They're occupied by Idumea.
Right.
Because remember what we just read, the greater evils will be carried out through that nation.
Right.
So read it again from the top.
Verse 10.
Come on.
Because thou hast said, these two nations and these two countries shall be mine.
They decided, who's the they? Mount Seir, Edom. They said that they're going to take over America and Israel, even though it doesn't belong to them. Read.
Right. And we will possess it.
And they said that they are going to possess it. That's it on that, right?
No, sir, a little bit more.
Come on.
Whereas the Lord was there. That's it.
Oh, as if the Lord was there, because they claim to be God,
Right.
the angels,
Yeah.
Christ, and the Israelites.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes,
All right.
sir. Damn.
Y'all all right. Y'all all right. So I wrote a little note. It says, Israel and America took our land and are behind our downfall. So remember, they're the ones orchestrating everything. So we're going to peel the book back just a little bit, peel its cover back a little bit more so you can really see exactly what they're doing. I got a book called The International Jew. I like this book. It has a lot of good stuff in
Bring it out.
All right. So pull that up. Read that.
Henry Ford, the international Jew.
Come on. Zoom into that, please. Start at this little book.
This little book is the partial record of an investigation of the Jewish question.
Because remember, you know, the white Christians, they're like at odds with Amalek, even though they're the same people.
Right.
So this is a white Christian. It says this little book is the partial record of an investigation of the Jewish question. Because those white Christians that settled there, they're like, damn, this is supposed to be our little shindig over here in America.
Right.
But yet Amalek took it over.
Right,
All
right.
right, so go back to it. Watch this.
It is printed to enable interested readers to inform themselves on the data published in the Dearborn Independent prior to October 1st, 1920.
Right, so showing you this was written over 100 years ago. Right. Yeah, over 100 years ago. All right, so now go to my, I think it's page 7. Go to the next page. All right, zoom in. Start at Jews are the largest.
Jews are the largest and most numerous landlords of residence property in the country.
Right, they own all of the real estate in America.
Right.
The Amalek, the Ishes.
Right.
All right, they own everything. Come on.
They are supreme in the theatrical world.
They are supreme in the theatrical world. Movies.
Right.
Hollywood.
Okay?
That's right.
Come on.
They absolutely control the circulation of publications throughout the country.
So all the newspapers, all the magazines, all the television programs, all of the films go through Amalek. Understand that. They run all of it. Come on. This is a white Christian writing this. We didn't make this up.
Right.
Come
Yes,
on.
sir.
Fewer than any race whose presence among us is noticeable.
Uh-huh.
They receive daily an amount of favorable publicity.
Right. Everything's in favor. ADL. Everything's
Bring it
in
out.
favor of them. Anybody says anything against them,
You hear me?
it's a problem.
Anti-Semitism.
Okay? Yeah, anti-Semitism. Come on.
Which would be impossible did they not have the facilities for creating and distributing it themselves.
That's what they do. So they create all the content, and they distribute it. Don't forget about the music as well.
Yes, sir.
So it's them behind all of that. Now I got a video. All right, the Jews in Hollywood. Well, Amalek in Hollywood. I want you to start at 50 seconds and play it to 2 minutes and 42 seconds. All right, pull this up for us, please.
Beneath Hollywood's familiar stories lies a hidden history of persecution and murder which haunted a small group of men, not American cowboys, but Jewish immigrants. This is the story of the founders of Hollywood, the story of the idea that became their America and ours.
What is America to me? A name, a map, or a flag I see, a certain word, democracy. What is America to me? A house I live in, a plot of earth, street.
Modern America first saw light on a Hollywood screen. It was largely the product of 6 movie studios established in the 1920s and run for over 30 years by a group of Jewish immigrants. They had strikingly similar backgrounds.
All races and religions, that's America.
Stop. Pause it just because of that song. Give me Daniel chapter 11, verse 14.
Get out.
What is that?
All right, and then give me Daniel 2 and 43. Just give me those two real quick, please. Because that music is pissing me off, so I gotta read the scriptures real quick. Watch this.
The book of Daniel, chapter 11 and verse 43.
14. Daniel 11 and 14.
Yes, sir. The book of Daniel, chapter 11 and verse 14.
Come on.
And in those times there shall many stand up against the king of the south.
Come on.
Also the robbers of thy people.
The robbers of our people. Because remember, America's just as guilty as Amalek. They were in cahoots together.
Yep.
Okay, in the Balfour Declarations for them to move into the land. So it says the robbers of thy people, us, they stole our land and our nationality.
Right.
To do what? Read.
Also the robbers of thy people shall exalt themselves to establish the vision.
To establish the vision. Remember in that little song, so IT, rewind that about 10 seconds, that little song, it said, all nationalities and religions. That's America to me. That's
right.
the vision. That's what they wanted to push forward.
Right.
Now Daniel 2 and 43.
The book of Daniel, chapter 2 and verse 43.
Come on.
And whereas thou sawest iron mixed with murray clay, they shall mingle themselves with the seed of men.
You see that? America will mingle themselves with the seed of men, all nations. Go ahead.
But they shall not cleave one to another.
But they shall what?
They shall not cleave one to another.
It's not going to work. Even though that's the vision y'all trying to establish, it's not going to work according to these scriptures.
That's right.
Now go back to the video. Their singing is horrible.
Years by a group of Jewish immigrants. They had strikingly similar backgrounds.
All races and religions, that's America to me.
All of these men who founded Hollywood were born within a 500-mile radius of one another.
Remember, stop.
And all
they own all the real estate.
Right.
They come in and take over. That's what they do. Go ahead, play on.
them wound up roughly within 15 miles of one another in Los Angeles. One could say that the American dream was really born in Eastern Europe.
Where? Showing you, these ain't the people.
Right.
These are Europeans, man.
Right.
Bring it out. That's what they try. That's what they telling you right there.
Right.
But I don't want y'all to miss the point. It's Amalek. They behind Hollywood.
Right.
They behind Hollywood. So there's a movie, like I said earlier, by the name of Demolition Man, starring was it Sylvester Stallone and Wesley Snipes.
Right. Okay, Wesley Snipes was it?
Yeah, Wesley Snipes was in it too, and that white girl Sandra Bullock. All right, there you go. There's a movie poster for it. Demolition Man. It's a good watch. All right, if you got some time, go and watch that. Now pull up the three I mentioned. Sylvester So you got Sylvester Stallone.
Oh gosh.
He gets him and Wesley Snipes. They get frozen, right? They from 1996 to 2032.
Right. Yeah.
All right, they wake up in 2032, and they're like they're enemies. They always fighting each other.
Yes, sir.
Just like Jacob and Esau, right?
Right.
So in the future, things have changed dramatically. Now give me the next pick. It should be in order. Nah, that's not the next pick. It was the doctor before him.
It's like Kurt Russell. Who's that?
No, it was the doctor before him. Raymond Cocteau. It's not deleted. Y'all just pressing the wrong stuff. I think it's not deleted.
IT gonna be IT.
That's what they're going to do. All right, how we looking, IT? Oh, okay. So the dude on the right, so he creates this like utopian society, right?
Right.
That's like what America's trying to create as a whole.
Right.
Okay, they try to make it seem like everything's okay. But nah, it's turmoil everywhere you go.
Yes, sir.
On American soil and all over the world. Okay? Now go to the next guy. The next Edomite. His name is Edgar Friendly in the movie. This guy. He is responsible for leading a revolution. All right? A revolution of people. They decide not to live where everybody else lives because they're in direct opposition. They live underneath the ground.
Right.
Basically like in caves and safe houses and things like that.
Oh.
Because they see through the bull.
Right.
Okay, because all freedom of speech at this point is taken away.
Right.
All right, and they got all of these different laws and fines and things of that nature. So his group, they call them the Scraps. SCRAPS. Blow that up. Scraps. Because they get whatever they could find. Because they don't get to go to all the nice restaurants and all the nice clothing stores like everybody else. So they call them the Scraps. And they're treated as less than humane.
Right.
And the doc that created the utopian society, his plan was to eradicate all of them.
Right.
All right, that sound familiar?
Yeah.
Sound a little bit familiar. So now we finna get into it. Oh, two scripts before we do. Give me Hebrews 11:36, and then 1 second Maccabees 6, and then we're gonna get into some movie clips to show you that the demolition man is in fact here today.
Damn.
Today. Read that for me, please.
The book of Hebrews, chapter 11 and verse 32.
6.
The book of Hebrews, chapter 11 and verse 6.
36.
36.
Golly.
The book of Hebrews,
Come on now,
chapter
dog.
11 and verse 36. And others had trial of cruel mockings.
Come on.
And scourgings. Yea, moreover of bonds and imprisonment. They were stoned. They were sawn asunder.
It is going through all of our persecution, all of our affliction that our forefathers went to in times past, like we just went over in the Maccabees during the time of the dedication. The same thing is going to happen to us in these days too. All right, come on.
Were tempted.
Okay, come on.
Were slain with the sword. They wandered about in sheepskins and goatskins.
Sheepskins and goat skins, come on.
Being destitute, afflicted, tormented.
afflicted and tormented. Come on.
Of whom the world was not worthy.
They weren't worthy of this nation. Remember like we read earlier in Wisdom of Solomon 12?
Yes, sir.
That talks about the worthy nation. That these other nations, they don't deserve us.
Right,
they don't deserve
that's
the prophets, our
That's
forefathers.
Right.
Go ahead.
They wandered in deserts.
They did what?
Wandered in deserts.
This is when you read in the Maccabees. We wandered in deserts. Come on.
And in mountains.
And in mountains.
And in dens.
Uh-huh.
And caves of the earth.
And in caves of the earth. Now give me that 2 Maccabees 6. Watch this. And I want verse 11 only. Okay, watch this, y'all. 2 Maccabees 6 and 11.
Y'all all right?
Uh-oh.
Yes, sir. The book of 2 Maccabees, chapter 6 and verse 11.
Come on.
And others that had run together into caves.
Into what?
Caves.
Into caves to do what?
Nearby to keep the Sabbath day.
You see that? To keep the commandments. Our forefathers had to sneak around and fear their lives to keep God's commandments. And you got a lot of brothers and sisters willingly staying home from the Sabbath.
Dang.
Right.
Yeah.
You see that? You see that thing right there? Our forefathers had their lives threatened on the day to day to keep God's commandments. But that's another class, right?
Yes, sir.
So we about to get into it, man, to show you that Amalek knows exactly what they're doing. And they put it in the movies.
Right.
They put it in the movies because this is what they plan to carry out. So this movie came out 1993. Okay, 1993. But you see all of these things in that movie taking place today. All right, so y'all give me the awakening. Give me that one, the awakening scene. I want you to start from 0 to 20 seconds. Watch this, y'all.
This morning, Simon Phoenix escaped from this cryo facility. We've had 11 murder-death kills so far. You see, we have become a society of peace, loving, and understanding, and we are, quite frankly, not equipped to deal with this situation.
There have been no deaths of unnatural causes in San Angeles in the last 16 years.
Stop. So he says nobody has died of unnatural causes. So everybody was just dying of like old age and things of that nature in their society.
Right.
And America tries to paint this picture as if it's a peaceful place.
Right.
Give me that in Daniel 8 and 25 real quick. Watch this. Daniel chapter 8, verse 25. And then 1 Thessalonians 5. Real quick. Let me get right back to it.
The book of Daniel, chapter 8 and verse 25.
Go ahead.
And through his policy,
democracy, that's how he has control over the world. That's why they call America the free world, right? Because everybody else is in bondage by all the military bases, but they say America's the free world. Read that verse again.
And through his policy also,
come on,
he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand. And he shall magnify himself in his heart. And by peace.
And by what?
By peace.
And by peace, world peace. Peace is really murder. That's what this really is. Go ahead.
Shall destroy many.
Shall destroy many. A lot of you blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you're going to buy into this man's false sense of peace and reality. And you're going to be destroyed according to Scripture. It's not peace. The only time there's going to be peace is when the Israelites are in rulership on this earth. All right, 1 Thessalonians 5, and I want 3 only. Okay? Watch this. 1 Thessalonians 5 and 3.
The book of 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 and verse 3.
Go ahead.
For when they shall say peace and safety.
So if they're saying peace and safety, everything's good, read.
Then sudden destruction cometh upon them.
Then sudden what?
Destruction cometh upon them.
Then sudden destruction cometh upon them. IT, we good back there? Okay, it's lagging a little bit again. IT, every time we about to bring something out, here comes not IT, but Esau. Excuse me. Hey, real quick, let's go back to it, man. That's funny. Let's go back to the movie. Pick up at 40 seconds. Play that.
Smoking is not good for you, and has been deemed that anything not good for you is bad, hence illegal. Alcohol, caffeine, contact sports, meat.
Are you shitting me?
John Spartan, you are fined 1 credit for a violation of the verbal morality statute.
Wow! What the hell is that?
John Spartan, you are fined 1 credit.
Bad language, chocolate, gasoline, uneducational toys, and anything spicy. Abortion is also illegal, but then again, so is pregnancy if you don't have a license.
Stop.
Man.
So she said a lot right there. But we're going to just focus on the fine for cuss words. Bishop just went over this past Sabbath. Pull that up. Pull up the picture of the phone companies. Pull that one up. Everything should be in order. IT. All right, blow that up for us, please. All right, read that at the top. U.S. telecom carriers.
U.S. telecom carriers have acceptable use messaging standards and monitor outbound SMS and MMS traffic to block delivery of disallowed content.
Effective January, read that.
Effective January 1st, carriers like T-Mobile will begin issuing aggressive fines for sending prohibited messages. Message types and associated fines include.
Scroll down to the circle portion. Read that.
$500 fine for messages with shaft, sex, hate, alcohol, firearms, tobacco, content, or other violations of the T-Mobile Code of Conduct. See Section 5.2.
It could be a conspiracy theory if they didn't do stuff like this.
Right.
It's not a conspiracy theory. It's the truth.
Right.
It's all calculated. This devil, because he thinks he's God, he does stuff like that to make his prophecies come true.
That's right.
Because now go back to that clip. Start at 40 seconds again. They ain't just say your speech talked about tobacco, alcohol, anything that they deem bad, you get fined for. It's not good. It's illegal. Go back to the clip. Play that.
Smoking is not good for you, and has been deemed that anything not good for you is bad, hence illegal. Alcohol, caffeine, contact sports, meat.
Are you shitting me?
John Spartan, you are fined 1 credit for a violation of the verbal morality statute.
What the hell is that?
John Spartan, you are fined 1 credit.
Bad language, chocolate, gasoline, uneducational toys, and anything spicy. Abortion is also illegal, but then again, so is pregnancy if you don't have a license.
Caveman.
So stop. So they try to throw some humor in there. Why they just run through all that other stuff? She said you can't have babies without a license. Without a license.
What the hell?
They prophesied that they would make abortion illegal.
Right.
I don't know if y'all caught that as well.
Yes,
Do me a favor. Go to the next one. It's the rat burger scene. Go to 45 seconds. All right, start right there. We're going to go to a minute and 25 seconds. All right, watch this, y'all.
Una cerveza, por favor.
You want a slug?
So stop.
Gracias,
Where he's
señor.
at, he's in the underground. That's where all of those other people who don't agree, that's where they live. They live underground.
Okay.
All right, so this would represent us, Israel, right here.
Right.
All right, go ahead.
Buenos días, señor.
Oh, no. Thank you.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
Oh God. This is fantastic. You guys gotta try this.
my.
Just don't ask where the meat comes from.
Hopsley, what's that supposed to mean?
Do you see any cows around here, detective?
Stop.
Yeah,
Run that back. Run that back 5
Damn.
seconds. What'd she say? Run it back 5 seconds. Play that.
Fantastic. You guys gotta try this.
my.
Just don't ask where the meat comes from.
Hopsley, what's that supposed to mean?
Do you see any cows around here, detective?
She said, do you see any cows around here, detective? Play on to 125.
Esta carne es de rata.
And they speak in Spanish.
Rat. This is a rat burger. Not bad. Matter of fact, it's the best burger I've had in years.
All right, pause it,
señor.
pause it. Go to the next article. All right, so what has they been pushing in the COP 27, 28, global warming?
Right.
Okay, they've been talking about the atmosphere and all the emissions from agriculture and livestock.
Right.
Pull that up. Read
Do y'all
that.
see this?
Inside Climate News. Reducing methane from livestock is critical for stabilizing the climate. But Congress continues to block farms from reporting emissions anyway.
Now, here's the thing. For the sake of time, we would read that, but what we've been covering this, month after month.
Right.
You've been seeing different laws talking about you can only have 2 cows on your property.
Right.
Talking about the destroying of farms and the government control of farms.
Right.
So what is he saying? Hey, what are you eating? Because you don't see any cows out here.
Yep.
So what are they trying to do? They're trying to starve us out.
There you go.
That's what they're trying to do.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Real quick, go to the next one. Because it's a lot. I got a lot.
Hey,
I got
it's
a lot.
heavy, Cap. That's good.
All right.
Yeah.
Invitation to Taco Bell scene.
Uh-oh.
Start at 1 minute. Watch this, y'all.
Lord have mercy.
I'm not going to
Now,
Taco
Phoenix
Bell
could be anywhere, but not being coded could hurt him and limit his options.
Stop.
That is correct.
Run it back. I want y'all to listen to this. So he talks about being encoded. Being encoded. Watch this. Play it again.
Way of life, savage.
Yeah? Well, he can have it. Now, Phoenix could be anywhere, but not being coded could hurt him and limit his options.
That is correct. Money is outmoded. All transactions are through codes.
All right, so
Stop.
you can't buy food
She
or-
said all transactions are through code. Meaning what? If you're not linked into the system, whether it be in here they had a chip, whether it be your ID, or if you're not on the right list, if you're on the black list, you can't buy, sell, or anything like that. Run it back 5 seconds. It's going to expound on it. Watch this, y'all.
Is correct. Money is outmoded. All transactions are through code.
IT, I don't have a disclaimer up on this stuff. Why not? So who gave that order? No. Put the disclaimer up unless we tell you to take it down.
Right. Put it up.
So we said don't put up disclaimers ever again. That's what we said. We said that? IT. Put up the damn disclaimer, IT. Excuse my language. Excuse my French. Trying to get us hemmed up.
Right.
Trying to get us hemmed up.
Yeah,
Play
we
it.
need that. Right. Yeah.
Thank you. We appreciate y'all. I'm getting calls from IT right now. Oh, gosh. Put up the, play it. Press play.
Correct. Money is outmoded. All transactions are through codes.
All right, so you can't buy food or a place to stay for the night. It'd be a waste of time to mug somebody.
Stop. So run it. IT messed me all up. Get them a group. Run back 15 seconds, please. Play it.
Anywhere, but not being coded could hurt him and limit his options.
That is correct. Money is outmoded. All transactions are through codes.
All right, so you can't buy food or a place to stay for the night. It'd be a waste of time to mug somebody. Unless he rips off someone's hand, let's hope he doesn't figure that one out.
Stop. So what did you just show? What did you just show? You can't buy food, a place to stay. No transactions could be done unless you're encoded.
Right.
All right. Pull up the short of China. Pull that up. Remember that social credit score we went over?
Yes, sir.
Right.
All right, watch this. We went over that a while ago. All right, pull that up for us, please. We only got like 5 minutes. Play that.
Communist Party's social credit system doesn't exist. Well, I'm here to tell you it does, but it's not how you think. Those that have low social credit scores are publicly shamed. But that's not all. It's only part of the comprehensive policing and surveillance apparatus, which also includes police drones, Skynet tracking to locate someone who made online comments about the government, and applications to geolocate those around you, as well as facial scans and real ID verifications everywhere you go. These all feed back into the social credit system where you are barred from loans, taking transportation, or owning a business. All of these are made to ensure that people do not speak, do, or to think to challenge the government, because the social restrictions are heavy burdens to bear. The CCP knows where everyone is at all times and what they're doing at all times. This is why they're lying to you to suggest they cannot track down a fentanyl network going out of China. It's simply unwilling to
Hey, that
look.
was a cut right
the goal
there.
Is to
Pause that. So it's showing you the same thing that Amalek put right in front of your face is going on. All right, they have those capabilities, and that's exactly what they're doing. There's one more video that go with that, and then we're going to end it right here. One more video after that. Well, there may be 2 videos, so yeah, read that.
Watch. China's 850 million surveillance cameras connected in one network track every step of every resident of the country in everyday life, in shops, at work, at airports, train stations, in hotels, at concerts, sports events, and so on.
Play it. We're just going to play some of it.
Damn. They watching everything.
Everything.
Can collect about its 1.4 billion citizens. Everyone over the age of 16 is required to have an official state-issued ID card that the government now wants to use to centralize all that information. And China is investing heavily in tech companies to help transform that government data into a virtually omniscient surveillance network. One of those companies is Medvi. It recently received a capital investment of nearly $500 million, part of which is from a state-run VC fund. But the name chosen for its premier piece of technology is a bit of a tell. Skynet.
That's from another movie right there. Terminator. Exactly. That's from another movie. Showing you Hollywood. They already know. They already know what it is. Play on.
Terminator is the favorite film of our founder. So they use the same name, but they want to put something good into the system.
So, okay, in the Terminator, Skynet is evil, rains down death from the sky. But in China, Skynet is good.
Yeah, that's the difference.
Stop. It's showing you, bro.
Wait a minute.
It's showing you. Give me the last one from New York surveillance. New York on American soil. Ridiculous. You know, you say it's in China, don't nobody care until you hear about something happening on American soil. Read that.
New York announces it will
Yeah.
take citizen surveillance and censorship to the next level.
Scroll down. Read that.
Like the plot to a dystopian movie.
Terminator and Demolition Man. Those are dystopian movies.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
New York will now monitor social media writings, collect data, and use law enforcement to crack down on any expression it deems to be hate speech.
Scroll down. Come on.
New York Governor Kathy Hochul announced on Monday that the state will ramp up surveillance efforts on social media accounts and that law enforcement will take proactive measures, including contacting people on suspicion of using hate speech.
Hey, so you see that. It's here. The Demolition Man is here. Right. But know who's behind all of it.
Right.
It is the devil. Last scripture, Revelation 13, verses 16 and 17.
Break it out.
All right, we're going to end it right here. All right, read that for us.
The book of Revelations, chapter 13 and verse 16.
Come on.
And he calls us all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand.
That's being coded, like I said in the movie. Right. Go ahead.
Or in their foreheads. And that
and it's not talking about a chip. It's not talking about a chip. That's where they get the damn doctrine from. Damn the Demolition Man.
Right.
Go ahead.
And that no man might buy or sell.
That no man may be able to do what?
Buy or sell.
That's what it's talking about right there. You won't be able to buy or sell, read.
Save he that had the mark.
What is the mark? Job chapter 10, verse 14. Here's the mark right here. You heard it here with IUIC. Here is the mark. Read what you got.
The book of Job, chapter 10 and verse 14. If I sin.
If I what?
Sin.
Come on.
Then thou markest me.
There you go. The only way you're going to be able to continue to buy and sell, not be on that list, is if you're in the midst of sin.
That's right.
All right, so brothers and sisters, with that being said, hey, get yourself ready for the persecution.
That's
all right. Hey, all praise to the Most High for another episode of Writings on the Wall.
That's right.
IT, no claps.
Damn.
IT. I don't know what IT be doing. Hey, I'm Captain Mattathias to my right.
Shalom Israel, I'm Officer Low Size.
Shalom Israel, Officer Aaron.
Shalom Israel, Officer Elijah.
Shalom Israel, Officer Samson. And I'm Officer David Israel.
Hey, Lord's Week, Esau won't be hating so hard.
Right.
Maybe we could actually do the whole show all the way through.
Right.
Hey, but with that, hey, stay tuned for FC with Captain Scar, Captain Severus. And with that, we say
Shalom.
Shalom.